Today's tale sees us playing Battletech once again, and we are in a world of hurt after doing that last progression mission. We've got a lot of money. We're hemorrhaging, probably going to hemorrhage some funds here because I'm going to need to wait the 28 days for the Centurion. It's not so bad that we're out for 17. We can probably do something about that. I am considering bringing on some extra staff. So we lost Glitch. Unfortunately, Glitch hit the ground. Decker, he's out. He should be back in 51 days, which is a little unfortunate for him. We could probably look to replace him a little. It's an unfortunate event that he happens to be the one who's wrecked, since he's got our sense lock here. If we go over to the hiring hall, I'm probably going to pick up two. I'm going to pick up a cheap one. Mr. Time Slice we can't hire, unfortunately, because we don't have the Mech Review Board rating. But we're probably going to pick up Roulette here, just for cheap. He's going to train on the side in our little training hall. So we're going to hire this guy on for starters. He will add to our costs here. And we're probably going to pick up something like... Corkwood's probably okay here. Just because the guts are already done. I could go for something like Barnacle, but he's a pretty high cost for basically not being able to hit the side of a barn. Plus, I'm not really sold on having evasive maneuvers. This is not far off having brace, but it's kind of hard with the expenses here. This is not so bad, actually. We might pick up old Mucky here. I think we'll pick you up, buddy. And we're just going to have to eat the travel costs as we move here. So I did see that there's a contract that we can do over on this place here. If we have a look at the map, actually we should look at the map now. There is some new and exciting stuff happening on the map. The Restoration is now in command of quite a few things here. So we've pushed out the area just a little. Poor old Directorate here is getting a little pushed back. I mean, we could look at traveling for some of these things. I think we're going to push over here, though. We're going to pick up this mission. The 23 days, it'll cover our travel costs. It'll get some of our people back online. What was the mission, actually? Capture a base. It's not too bad. It's only one and a half as well. I'll probably go for something like a bit more money here. I mean, yeah, we're probably going to look at a bit more money, I think. In fact, we could go all in on the money, but I'd rather have a little bit of choice in case there's something I want. So we'll pick that one up, and we will shift on out. Gives us enough time to get myself into battle. We're going to have to wait a little for the Centurion. But what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Pirates! Ambush the Argo. Ooh, come on. Come on. We're going to broadcast for some help here. Because I definitely need some help. We're bleeding. We're broken. Just as the pirates begin to lose patience, several interceptors arrive on the scene. Alright, so we've been saved. Thankfully. Thankfully. And we will speed back up into time. And we'll get our asses jumped on out of here. So we're going to get hit by a bill. We'll have about 2 mil left. It's not too shabby for us. It does mean we can cover at least another 10 months, right? Well, probably not that anymore. We're probably looking at... We should actually look at what we're looking at here. We'll pull up the charts. So we're looking good for about 8 months, right? I mean, we don't want to get to that point. We do want to get everyone back into action. Once we're back in action, we should be fairly good to go. Actually, I have other things to do. Ooh. Triple F burger. We have accidentally ordered a whole bunch of Triple F burger. We are going to try and sell it in the market, get ourselves a little bit more money. Or we could give the meat to Yang. If we give the meat to Yang, he might actually speed up on work here. So we got some morale and we got some tech points here for 7 days, which might actually speed up our Centurion. So we might actually have our Centurion operational by the time we get there. We do have a few costs going on here. Roulette, he's a cheapie though, so we should be okay there. We're definitely going to just go in on normal. I could go up to generous, but I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, right? I do need to head over to the mech bay, though. I have some issues. We shouldn't have been rolling with this. That definitely needs to get booted out. Because there's no way we're using a Jenna here. I also want to have a look at you. I think you're fine. We just want to make sure... I'm pretty sure I didn't pick up anything that I need here. Energy weapons. We got a PPC, but that's no good to us. Yeah, we're okay with this one. It was, I think the... So we've got an other dragon. We've actually got 2 dragons now. This is very nice. Do we have a PPC to give to you? Or did I lose my PPC? What's... Ah, yes. So there's some slight fitting issues I remember with this. You don't need this. You don't need that. Can we just throw some tons of armor on you? Yeah. So that extra ammo is definitely not needed. We could even look at putting maybe a bit more damage on these guys. I mean, they're really... We're struggling a little to put out damage. So I could look at something like another LRM on this. Have I got a pluses? No pluses. I could go for a 15. I could shred that. Put this baby on. He's got some ammo for this. It'll last us a few rounds. It's a little bit more damage. It's good for stability damage actually as well. We'll refit the armor for that. So we just got to remember that one is slightly different to the other. Otherwise I could go for some up close and personal work, which could be interesting as well. He'd run really hot though. I mean, if we dropped this and this and gave him say a 4, and then maybe another 4, and he's going to need some ammo for that, some SRM ammo, something like that. Retun him. He's going to run quite hot. He gets a little bit shorter. Comparative, he does a lot. He should do a bit more damage though. So if we get up close, we can do something like what would this be? 16, 32, 64 out of these two. Is that right? 64 damage versus what was I doing in a 10? In a 10, I was probably doing about 40 damage. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I think I'll keep that. I would like... Maybe I should get... If I'm going to go down that route, I could put the AC-10 on here and throw some AC-10 ammo in. And then retun them. Yeah, we're getting a little scary on the armor. I'd rather not lose so much armor here. Something like that might be okay. He's starting to get in quite close. We'll try this. I should look at how many days this is going to take to retool. 7 days? No, actually we can't. We need the... We'll take the what we've got for now, I think. Minus you, minus you. Upscale the armor. How long is this going to take? This is going to take 1 day. Confirm that. We'll shift this guy above the Centurion. Did I not get on that? Alright. Nothing like a bit of insta-complete. We'll fiddle with them in a bit. We have a lot of stuff in storage though. What do we got? I don't have any assaults. I've got a couple of bits here for everybody else. I'd love the Black Knight. An Orion would be great. Everything else. Jaeger Mech would be interesting. So we're going to look to launch with what here? 2 dragons. I mean, the 2 dragons are basically the Centurion. Alright. Alright. Let's go. 8 days. How many days of travel? We got 2. So we're going to have to... Do we have to hold for the Centurion? Let's not hold for the Centurion. I mean, we've got the launch codes here. We've got the mechs for this. It's only a 1.5 skull. Missions do get harder the further into the storyline you get. So you do have to be aware of that. You're actually a little bit of a problem. Without... Alright, we're going to have to be careful with you somewhat. And then we'll take Hellbender here. What's going on with this armor? These should be full armor. I have seen this before where they've been under armored like this. They should be full armor. Pray for full armor, I guess. We just have to capture a base here. Let's see. Alright, yeah. I think we should be good for this. I mean, 2 dragons. I mean, the dragons are the same as a Centurion, but 5 tons heavier, which puts them into the heavy bracket, which is kind of interesting. We are starting to lack on lights, meaning we no longer have a light phase here, which is a little concerning. Be interesting to see if there's... I should have looked to see if there was any more contracts to do here. Be nice to get a couple of contracts on the same planet, so that once we are repaired up, we are good to go. But let's drop. Behemoth's kind of annoying that she's still unhappy. Alright. Move up and clear the defenders out. Thank you. So we're going to scout the fortress. So as I was saying, this is a slight problem that we have no brace here. I think we're just going to plow. Yeah, this is a real problem across this kind of landscape. Maybe we could fight from the trees. I might have to push somebody else forward as a scout if Hellbender here is unable to provide correct scouting. And by correct scouting, I mean just being able to bulwark in place to fire. Because without bulwark, he needs to be moving through things like trees and stuff. That should be a tree spot. That's not. We need a tree spot here. And then the Shadowhawk can take to that tree spot there. Just depends on what we're up against. Really. So we get you in the front. We can rotate them backwards if we need to. Doesn't look like we're going to hit anything anytime soon. Let's get you up on these trees. How close is the... Okay, so we're still a fair way away from actually pinging this thing with our sensors here. When you start to get closer, you shouldn't really move like this. You need to move one, let it ping, and see what you've got. Okay, now it's going to get dangerous. I think we're going to push ourselves out. Very mucky here, has to be very careful of what he does. We're going to take to the tree line and hope that we ping. No, okay. Arimaki, you're going to have to sit towards the back. You, my friend, we're going to have to push in the very slow way, unfortunately. Because this ground is going to kill us if we're stuck out here without any real cover. So let's have a check. You need to go out in a bit. But you, sir, we're just going to have to walk. That puts us within close. Can we get a walk here and see what we get? Okay, that'll ping. That'll probably ping here. We'll get a nice bit of... nice bit of evasion, actually. This is reasonably quick. Alright, that's interesting that didn't ping. So we're going to push out Hellbender then. You're going to have to move and brace too. We're just going to have to take our time with this. Normally I'd like the Wolverine sprinting, but I can't have him towards the front till he learns till he learns to be a better pilot here. We'll probably just put the Shadowhawk at the back just so we don't accidentally fire this off. Hopefully we can make these trees. It's a little bit of a scrubby area. So we could probably sprint for these trees now. And can we all make these trees? Okay, that looks promising. Okay, we can all make the trees. That's fine. We'll take these trees here. We'll see what we ping off with. Here we go. This is the ancestor. Looks like a modern operational military base to me. Watch for enemy reinforcements, Commander. Indeed. Alright, so we can get everyone sprinting in now. It's weird we haven't got anyone being super angry at us just yet. Is there some... Alright. Tip of the day. Want to know what terrain is? Hold alt. And you can find out what it is. So there's some tree cover up here. There's some tree cover up here. So we're probably going to push for this one. It seems rather nice. And friendly over there. We'll probably push for this. We'll just make sure he doesn't hit anything. Damn, that's a fast moving flimmin' heavy. Alright, we'll just shift this way then. Hopefully nobody hits anything. I'm guessing we're going to fire off as soon as we put somebody on here. So we're probably going to put ourselves up on this platform. See what we get here. 4 sprint. Okay. We're going to have to eat that. Hopefully there's nothing magical going on in a second. And by magical I mean a whole lot of dirty heavy mechs shooting us in the face. Okay. Ooh, actually I should take this hill, right? Oh well. Poor old Wolverine, he's going to get left behind. No man left behind. We'll see if this fires off just yet. Here we go. Enemy contact incoming. What was that? Was that 3 in the 2-phase? This is just a bunch of lights? Okay, I can do a bunch of lights. I mean, it is only a 1.5 skull, right? But we are hoping for a decent payday. We can't quite see this guy. These guys are going to have vision here. We're going to reserve in so that I don't have to reserve them here. I just want to be able to... Ooh. That is not a light. Okay. So we're going to medium. Interesting. So we want to kind of use this guy first. Because as soon as we do something, we will be at least braced. We're going to rotate this way. Because I do believe I am getting shot at. And we'll probably just plow into the Jenner. The Jenner is pretty high damage here. So we'll give him a bit of a working over. We're gonna be bulwarked, so this will provide most of our tank here. It doesn't matter that these are low percentages. It's kind of painful that he's braced here. But next turn he should unbrace to come at us. He is a gunner, so he's probably got high gunnery skills. We'll see what we can do with this guy. We're probably not going to be able to push him over. Alright, a Lancer 4. I'm down for that. So the Shadowhawk is probably just going to give some good old fire as well. I think we'll just trash this guy. We'll wait for these guys to come in. He's probably going to fire from there. You, sir, can probably just fire as well. It's going to be the Wolverine here that we need to be a little bit careful with. This guy's actually going to have a hard day getting in on us. The Wolverine probably just needs to... I would like to go for a sprint. We'll probably just move over here. They shouldn't really be able to get vision on this. I think that hill's going to hide us. Well, we're going to... Ooh. These rotations are not doing us any favor. If I move to here, they're probably going to have vision on us. So we'll just move here. Hopefully none of these guys decide to shoot him. He is a medium, so he will get to go in the same turn as Mr. AC Fun over here. Mr. AC Fun, I love this as a Wolverine. I forgot, actually, what did he fire in? An AC5 or an AC2? What? That guy looked like he just about exploded. Whoa. Really? We've got exposed structure already? It's interesting that he's beaten us down so much. What are you? Okay, we just want... Ooh, actually they're hiding the that guy there. Just to the arm. Medium laser. Okay, so we're going to have to possibly forward face this guy just to get him out of a little bit of damage here. We might even be cheeky here. I think we're going to reserve. We'll wait for this medium to do his work. We'll probably just fire with the Wolverine onto this. Hello? I didn't quite see the silhouette there. It was a little bit quick. So yeah, we'll just flank this away. Is there a better chance to hit this guy? There's some sort of jump I can do. I don't want to get too close, because I suspect we're going to take a bunch of fire to the face if I do. Probably rotate over here. We're just looking to maybe shred some evasion beforehand. I mean, we could look for this. It's still only a large laser. So I think we'll just shred with the large laser before we fire on everyone else. The Wolverine really does need to be in the front. But for now, we're just trying to keep him safe. We'll probably push out as soon as we get pushed on here. What have you got to fire in? LRM, I could... If I look at, not you, but if I look at you, we could move forward here. And hit with, what would this be? This would be... Probably actually better with the Shadowhawk pushing. Only problem is that she's a little unhappy. So, Hellbender, brother, you're going to fire in first, and then we're going to push with the Shadowhawk onto this guy. We'll use a Vigilance here to get up closer to him. So we want to move something like that. Probably gives us decent cover here. Gives us 3 evasion as well, which is fairly nice for us. Good hit chances. Alright, let's roll. So we'll give out the vigilance here. It's going to cost us most of our morale, unfortunately, and we are just going to toast this lady, or pilot. We just want to start clearing some of this damage, right? An enforcer, so he's got an AC, right? Or is it a large laser? We're close to knocking that guy, really. What have you got? That's a fire. He looks like an enforcer. What do we got? Cue the heat. Okay. I wonder if we're gonna get death from above by that guy. Hopefully we can get rid of this guy now. Hey, he's got some leg issues. He's got some arm issues. He's got all sorts of issues. All sorts of issues, my friend. In come the lights. We're going to have to maybe shift you out if we're going to get fire started here. This will be next. As soon as we kill this guy, he's next. Because that's a lot of damage out of those lasers. I'm definitely going to fire on this with a cold shot before he even thinks about getting up. If I reserve, we will only get one go at this. If I fire now, we're actually going to get 2 goes at this. Because what will happen is they will then have a go, and then it's my go again, right? So how much armor has he got? He's pretty good to die, actually. This should plow through him. So he's dead. Next up's this guy. We'll see what the fire starter wants to do. I have a feeling he's going to come in pretty close and personal. He might even death them above us. Thankfully it's not. So the poor old dragon's going to be a little toasty in there. 40 heat. Wow, that's cooking. We're going to reserve off here. We're going to let this guy have a go at us. And this is another Wolverine. He's going to come in all hot and angry. But now we should be able to... Actually, let's have... Personally, what I would like to do is probably... Those are some really poor hit chances. That guy's going to be impossible to hit. Is there any way that we can start playing the vision game here? There's a lot of vision going on. Could move forward in vigilance. Fire into really bad hit chances. Alternatively, we could move forward. Or we could just sensor lock, right? What do we got here? So nothing can see us. We could probably do a bit of a move to here. I think that's a tree, right? Hopefully that's not rough terrain and a tree. It's showing the rough terrain. I'm hoping this isn't rough terrain. So we'll move here. We'll sensor lock this dude down to 2. We'll fire in with these guys. We're probably just going to hold on. We might even back this guy up, actually. And we'll just fire with the other one. So we might move you backwards. Is that the best I can do? I mean, we could go something like this. I want to kind of protect this arm. So if I face like this, we're going to be... It's going to be the hardest arm for them to hit. They're probably going to do all side shots. This guy might do back shots. He does 100 damage through the back, which is intimidating, to say the least. I think we're going to have to go something like this to get ourselves away. The Wolverine, I'm hoping, can't travel too hard here. Just want to vent some heat because I suspect this guy's going to have another flamethrower go at us. Unless the AI goes bananas. And then Hellbender. I would love it if you could move without vision, but it's definitely not possible. The vision ranges are a lot harder these days. Everything is sort of in your face. I can see you. I think we're just going to plow this guy. If we get lucky, we hit a leg. 2 hits, 3 hits from a rocket would knock him. I doubt it though. The lack of the arms, the right arm destroyed there, kind of is good for us. It drops 2 lasers from him. So that's like 50 damage off him. That I don't mind. Because that's going to be okay for us. Death from above from this guy I would mind. When I see jump jets fire, it's a real concern. This, not so bad. Plus 40. Ooh, head injury though. Head injury. So everyone's kind of braced up. These jumps are really costing us though. We could maybe move on the Wolverine. What are you? You're a pilot. That means he's probably got fairly good movement skills, right? I think we're just going to have to reserve down here. And fingers crossed he's not going to move too far. Woo! Evasion. Yes, he's got evasion skills. Another head hit. Come on. Come on. What do we want to do here? The fire start is probably the pest. If I punch him, we would travel through at least an arm. Only problem is the only place I can punch him from is exposed. And I'm not keen on that. Could vigilance him. And then punch, I guess. Thing is, I would prefer to get this guy, but he's actually maneuvered himself so that we can't hit him. Because the movement phase should go through here into here. I think we're just going to have to vigilance and punch, right? Could actually punch him in the back. What would that be? That would be... Alright, so we could possibly rip either side off, or we could kill him if we're lucky. I think we'll go for that. Vigilance will hopefully just keep us from getting too damaged. Left leg. It's going to knock him. We can now call shots on him. I wasn't quite banking on a leg here, but it'll do. I'll take a leg, because now we'll just call on this guy. We're probably going to move forward with you. We're going to have to just trust in evasion and everything. Now's the time for the Wolverine to get in there. The Wolverine. I mean, we've got evasion. We've got everything else. So, if all of this hits, he's dead. Down he goes. So then we're looking to isolate people here. Behemoth, you're not a happy girl. Yeah, actually short on punching this guy, really? So I could move here. We give up a lot to this guy. Behemoth, what do you got? You two are not all that happy. I could shunt this guy. I could punch this guy. Well, I can't actually punch this guy. So I'd have to move here and fire on this guy for really poor chances. Alternatively, we could look to do something like this. Trust in the trees, trust in the armor. This arm's not great though. This guy could potentially shoot us in the back. We might have to fire on... Is there a way? You know what we're going to do actually? We're just going to back up from this fight. We're going to back like this. Actually, we're going to back like this, I think. We're going to brace ourselves again. These two can finish off this fight. So we'll brace here. This Wolverine with his speed's a little poop. So I could... Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say I could precision strike here. But I think we're just going to back away from Mr. Wolverine. We're going to eat some fire from him, but we're going to put some fire into this guy. We're going to just use the trees. We've got plenty of cover left here. This is only... what's that? 1632. 82 damage? 82 damage. 82 damage could shear off an arm if it all hits, but we'll take it. I mean, that guy just lost a left arm. So now he's got no lasers. He does still have his SRM. Pretty sure the SRM's mounted in the torso. He's going for a punch. That's fine. Alright, so now we just have to deal with the Wolverine, right? And to deal with the Wolverine, we might actually let him come in. This guy, he needs to deal with this guy. Actually, Behemoth, do you want to deal with this? So if we punch in from the side here, we've only got a choice of really the arm and the leg. If we hit this, it travels through to here and kills him anyway. I could actually come in from the other side, but I don't really care about Jenna's. I could, if I hit this, it would probably incapacitate him, but the rest of the damage would just travel through anyway. It also drops the vision. It ignores most of this evasion. He does have one pip that doesn't get ignored. Center torso, there we go. Everybody, well, we've got some inspiration here. So now we'll see what the Wolverine... Yo, come on. Okay, cool. I thought that was a death from above for a sec. And I was like, no way. No way. He's going to have a bit of evasion. What we're going to do is we're going to do a punching match on him. So we're going to reserve in. We're going to get these two guys beating down on him. And then we're going to force him into the next phase. So the two mediums get to beat on him as well. He should probably fall from most of this, which will then push him past the heavy phase and into... Oh, yo. Okay, that's not cool. Amazing. I was thinking I could punch, but obviously that's a little too far for him. He probably does the most damage here with that SRM. I could actually back up and not get great chance with the air. I think we need to hit with the AC as best we can, right? Shoot him from the front. We need 20 more stab damage for this guy to hit the deck. I should have rotated this mech a little bit better than this. This was poor handling here. I think we'll fire in with this and precision strike with the other one. Actually, that leg is... I'm going to precision strike on that leg. With an SRM 6, we should be fairly good to hit that leg a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot. Either way, he's going to get pushed. We will get the Shadowhawk and the Wolverine to fire on him anyway. 18%? It's not great. Whoa, don't turf it over there. Luckily the SRM's pretty good at ripping bits off people. Now, this guy is just toast, right? We're probably just going to stomp on him, I think. Do I want a Wolverine chassis? I don't think it really matters too much. We'll reserve... actually, you know what? Let's call shots. We might be... Actually, what does he look like? If I blew off this and this, we would get part of the chassis. We don't have great salvage rights on this, though. I should probably just get him in the front. Yeah, it's probably just better to not... I mean, we've only got very low salvage rights, so I think we're just better off crushing this guy. Really? No, whoa, whoa. God, sometimes they're clicking. They're clicking. Alright, yeah, let's just go in. Go in from the front. Shoot him in the torso again. End his life. Dropship inbound, Commander. Done. Excellent. It better not be their dropship. Well done. The fortress is ours. Alright. We're taking possession. It's my fortress now. The ancestral home of Anaro Sunfire. Not really. It looked pretty garbage, actually. Pretty happy with the Argo. So what we're really the only things, oh no, we took 2 head hits, so that's going to be 17 days each. That's not great. Yeah, 1, 2, so that's 17 days each, most likely. We did get a little bit of training for that dude. Wolverine definitely. Oh, actually, is that pluses? No pluses. So definitely the Wolverine chassis. Confirm. What do we get? We got most of. In fact, the only thing we were short was the Jenna. Not bad. It's a good day's haul, really. We do have a lot of chassis we could probably sell if I really wanted to go up in the market here. We'll see how we're doing though on those guys who got head hit. I'm hoping it's not 17 days. I'm pretty sure it is 17 days though, which means we are out of action for a little. I could probably try to refit. Out of action. 2 17 days and a 27. Ouch. Speaking of ouch, is there any contracts in system? There is not. Wow, that was random bit of noise. 19 days for travel. We will get there in time to be well, to have our mech pilots good to go. A 2.5 skull. Do I like that? I guess we might travel for this one. Where's that gonna put us? Interestingly enough, I think it'll put us there, right? So we will be starting to go back into the dodgy lands. I don't mind that, actually. It's a good pay. 19 days. We will be fully up and running. The only things we're really missing is the fact that the mechs are... oh, they're pretty good. What are you? Crit and stab? It's probably pretty nice. Not so much the crit, but the stab's really nice. PPC I don't care about. We have no PPCs just yet. Nothing on the AC front. What's a leg mod? Melee attacks. Okay, no, I don't care about that. This thing... actually, it does have weight to it. Some of them don't have weight. Others do. What's this? Targeting system. Target and track system, or TTS, which can be upgraded to improve. Upgraded increases accuracy when attacking with ballistic energy or missile weapons. Okay. Okay. This would be interesting for a missile boat. I wonder if that copies over to indirect fire. I'd say it does. I'd say it just straight up adds. I'm tempted for that. It's pretty expensive though. So I'd be paying for 3k for that and another, so about 5k, right? All up. and then this would get chucked on. I don't have anything for this yet. 1 ton as well. It's a little scary. We'll just take the missile, I think. And before we travel, I think we're going to do a bit of work to some of our mechs here. So you need to be refit probably. Can we just do a repair job on you? What are you missing? So you need... Have you got any pluses here? This doesn't look like you've got any, so you'll take that. So that adds a bit more stab damage. So he goes from doing 2 stab damage per missile to 3. So he does 30 stab damage is quite heavy. I really wish I could... I don't feel like this mech's heavy enough. But yeah, we'll get that done. I mean, he got his arms exposed really quick. And you, sir, how are you running? I don't think I have anything else to upgrade you with. I could downgrade things and then change some of the weapons. For now, I think we'll just leave it as is. And with that, we'll take a break. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.